Welcome back to another Minetest Mod review. Today we are looking at the i3 mod, which, as you can see right in front of you, changes up the player inventory. So if we open our inventory, we see this instead of the standard inventory screen. So let's go over some of the little features here. We have a 3D model of ourselves with our skin. We have health bar, normal crafting grid, output, trash bin. So, you know, we can throw things out if we want. We can craft things if we want. Standard procedure there. If we had 3D armor installed, we'd have a tab here for the 3D armor slots. And if we had the skins DB mod installed, we would have the skins visible here. I do not have either of those installed, obviously, as you can see from the little messages. Yeah, so there are two ways you can use this mod. I shouldn't necessarily say that. It has two options. I don't know how to necessarily describe this. So there is, it has its own craft guide built in. And there is I'm doing a terrible job at trying to figure out what I'm saying here. So if you look at the craft guide, there's what I have enabled right now, which is only crafts that we have material discovered for. So you can see anything that needs stairs, anything that needs stone rather, is available because I have a bunch of stone and because I just picked up some apple tree leaves and I have a sapling and I have orange flowers so I can make dye. So we can see all of the crafts that are available. And of course, if I were to chuck my stone out someplace, I suppose I didn't have to close inventory. Because we've discovered these crafts, I don't lose access to them. So there's that. There's also the ability to disable this feature, which we will go ahead and do right now. So we just hop over to settings, all settings, search i3 progressive mode, that's what it's called. We just set it to disabled and launch the world back up. And now, if I go over to items, we have 5 pages full of items. And you can see here we have the recipes, the uses. So we can make a net, and that's not used in anything. We can't craft flowers, but we can turn flowers into dye. I'm trying to think, is there, yeah, this should have both. So the tin block can be used to make stairs. Or rather, this is how to make the tin block, never mind. And then the tin block itself can be used to make all of these things. You can mark items, and then I'll put them into bookmarks. So I could be on anything else, and I can just click bookmarks and easily go back to it. You can dismark, unmark the bookmarks as well. Interesting little tidbit. Some of the items animate in their little preview window there. I believe it has something to do with the draw types. So for example, like all of these things that are just normal nodes or craft items, they're not rotating, but the doors do, as well as did the torch. Trapdoors don't, interestingly enough, though. What was the other? There was one other one that I saw. Oh yeah, the cart rotates. And chests do as well. So some items will spin. Oh, actually, I think some of the fences did. Or gates. There was something else that did. There we go. So some of the gates will rotate. I don't really know what makes it decide whether it's going to show a rotating mesh or not, but whatever. It does include backpacks. These are handy if you want extra inventory. So this is the small one. So it's wool and string, and then we upgrade to the medium with 2 smalls and 2 string. Then we probably upgrade to the large with 2 mediums and string. Kind of the general way that works. I don't have creative on, so I can't just grab the items, but a I really should get myself a bag, so I'll just run give, grant me give me I3, whoops, I3 small bag, give me I3 bag small. There we go. All right, because I just want to see how this works. So if we add the small bag to our inventory, it just makes our inventory larger. So I should mention this. The inventory, standard inventory in Minetest is 32 slots. So normally you have 8 slots wide, 4 slots high. Well, this is 9 slots wide and 4 slots high. And when we add the bag, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And still the 3 slots high, so we have 30 plus the 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. So 39. Cool. So that's how that works. Which does mean, oh, that's not, this is what I wanted. I'm gonna have to, there we go. All right, so what happens if I take this bag out? I just drop the extra 3 items. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Now, I should also point out these. So we can trash all items, which I don't know if I want to hit. We can sort items alphabetically or reverse alphabetically. And we can compress items, which is great if you're a dummy and you fill up your whole inventory with single pieces of stone. I don't know why you would ever do that, but if you did, you can press that button and it'll merge them all together. Okay, so when you trash all items, it doesn't give you a confirmation screen. So if you hit that and you didn't mean to, well, tough luck. You shouldn't have hit the button because now you lost all your items. Oh, wow, I'm an idiot. It says right here, inventory is extended by 3 slots. Yeah, I probably should have read that. This does not work like some other backpack mods where you can actually put items into the backpacks and then either place the backpacks in world or just have multiple backpacks. So if we had a large backpack, we would have to take the small backpack out, which we would lose some inventory slots, but then we'd gain more inventory slots by putting the large one in. So yeah, that's how that would work. That's pretty much it, honestly. Does require Minetest 5.4.0 or higher. And it says there's quick crafting, but I don't really know what quick crafting is exactly. Editing Nathan here. I just figured out how quick crafting works. When appropriate, so if we are selected on like wood slabs and we don't have wood slabs in inventory, we won't see the option. However, in a spot where we are using items that we do have in inventory, so for example, I have 12 applewood planks, and to make slabs, I need 3. An arrow will appear here for quick crafting. You can click that, and there's a slider, so I could craft 4 sets. I'll just do 2. Click the button. Inventory is updated accordingly. We now can only craft 2 more sets, which makes sense. And then if I had a recipe that required slabs and full nodes, which I don't think there are any, I could craft those, or I can quick craft back to the full blocks if I so choose to do so. So that is how the quick crafting works. If you see that little arrow, that means you can do it. And then you can quickly and easily swap back and forth between your items. I should also mention this. Chests are also supposed to be 9 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't look right. Thought it said, oh, most chests will be unadapted to this inventory size, is what it said. So chests won't use it, which also means you won't be able to see all of your inventory items that are in your inventory, because this is our inventory here. and this is only seeing 32 versus the 36, so the last 4 items we don't see here. So to test that out, I can probably put the wood there. And we won't see the wood here, yes. So that is something to take note of. You do have to have your items in the right spots to see them. Or have a chest mod that's adjusting the inventory size so it works. But I don't actually know if any of those exist. So that might be a prime opportunity for somebody to create one such a mod. That is going to cover this one. Again, you do need Minetest 5.4.0 or greater to use it because of some of the features that it relies on. The i3 mod. Links all on my website, which is linked down in the video description as always. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.